guys, thanks so much for stopping by. This is the Artist Corner. I am Dan Olson. Today we are going to do an open cup pour on a black base. I applied some gesso on this. This wasn't terribly expensive canvas. Got it at Michael's. They have them on sale. You buy them and then you gesso them if you need. So colors that I have: black for the base. I have a metallic ultramarine blue. I have a metallic pearl red, orange, lemon, and then a metallic turquoise. So let's go ahead and get started. In photography, I learned about the law of thirds. So I'm going to start this at about what I think is the upper left third of the picture. Okay, pour just a little more black into there. And then here we go. This is a metallic ultramarine blue. Metallic pearl red, orange, yellow, lemon, metallic turquoise. I did, just so you know, put in just a couple of drops of silicone in the black. You can see that it's already starting to seep out underneath the cup. Loving it. Pull it this way. Look at that. I love that color scheme. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, then I'm gonna drop another one down here on the lower right hand third. And this time, let's maybe go in a slightly different order. See what it gets us. Let's start with our turquoise. And our yellow. And our orange. Metallic pearl red. You can already see it starting to bleed out there. Whoops. That's okay. And then our metallic ultramarine blue. Yeah. Man, I like what that's doing to the canvas. Twist and turn a little bit as I go up this way. Give it a quick torch. And then little more black to help with the tilt. And as I am often wont to do, this is just leftover paint from the last pour I did, which will now become part of the base to help it run off. Maybe some of it will survive, we'll see. Okay, how's your day going? How's your day going, guys? I am having a good day. Worked from home in the evening, now doing what I love, my passion. Let's figure out what do we want this to go in. You know what? I actually really like that silver streak. That survived. Let's see if we can't get this a little bit centered, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I love that. And I really like that as well. Make sure that we get all of our corners covered. Let me know what you think. You know, please subscribe, like, and add a comment down at the bottom. Tell me what you'd like to see. So this is what it is like right now. I will go ahead and wait for at least 24 hours and then come back and give you a picture of what it looks like dry. Okay, let's go in for the wet close-up. You can see the cells that formed there, the bright colors. Always a little bit of a challenge when you're mixing red with orange with yellow to make sure that they don't just come out round, but like it. And then that was my leftover paint from other pours, but you see the shimmer coming off of some of those metallics. Really happy with this composition. Let me know what you think. Again, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like dry. Okay, welcome back. So this is 2 days later. I noticed the following morning that I had cracks, and I almost cried, if I'm being perfectly honest. So what are our options now? I can leave the cracks in and try to embellish them and make it look like that was always my intent. It's part of the pattern. I could do that by putting different color palette around the corners of it, around the edges of it, and actually try to highlight them. But what I think that I'm going to try and do is I have some black gesso. I am going to go ahead and try and fill in those cracks with the black gesso, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I put in some black gesso into the areas where there are cracks, hoping that it would maybe level it out a little bit. but also, as you know, as I'm sure you're aware, gesso is used as a primer. And so I have this deco art 24 karat gold that I have been dying to use. And now I'm going to try and see if I can't use that as embellishments in the places where I have the cracks. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I added, after putting in the black gesso to try to fill in the cracks, I added some gold, that 24 karat gold that I was talking about. Then I waited several weeks, and then I applied some epoxy resin to it. And this is what it came out looking like. Really love this composition. I think that the gold enhanced it. It wasn't a net negative. It doesn't look like a subtraction to me. In fact, I liked it so much that I started putting gold streaks into it in places where I didn't even have cracks. So let me know what you think of this one down in the comments. I love to get them. What else, make comments on what else you would like to see. And thank you for coming by. I appreciate it so much.